Analyzing the King Wen Sequence, Part 1. In this series of videos I will provide my interpretation of the King Wen Sequence. However, I am still a student myself and cannot claim to have any definitive answers. I can only share what I learned so far. Nevertheless, I hope this is useful and at least enjoyable. Slide 1. The King Wen Sequence is based on the later arrangement of the Bagua. As the name of the sequence already gives away, this arrangement was invented by King Wen of Zhao, who lived from 1152 BC until 1050 BC in ancient China. The Bagua itself depicts the interplay of two fundamental forces, yin and yang. These forces represent dualities light and dark, active and passive, creative and receptive, and illustrate the binary and cyclical nature of the universe. Situated around the Bagua are 8 trigrams that form the basis of the hexagrams that make up the King Wen sequence. Each trigram represents a natural force, or phenomenon, and was originally associated with a season or a phase of the cycle of the year. King Wen rearranged the original sequence, and that is known as the later sequence, which is the one shown here. As we will see next, this arrangement depicts a model of a human lifetime. Slide 2. For this analysis we start with arranging the 8 trigrams next to each other, starting with the trigram of thunder. Thunder, early childhood, a time of rapid growth and endless curiosity, as a newborn baby grows into childhood, full of energy and new beginnings. Wind, adolescence, a period of self-discovery, exploration, and uncertainty, where dreams are forming but still up in the air. Fire, young adulthood, filled with energy and passion, marked by learning, practicing, socializing, and forming relationships. Earth, adulthood, a phase of stability and responsibility, often involving settling down, marriage, and raising a family. Luddic, community involvement, participating in larger social circles, building expertise, contributing to organizations, and becoming part of a team. Heaven, leadership, stepping into roles of responsibility, leading change, making a significant impact, and doing the hard work necessary for progress. Water, mastery, a period of refinement, where you fully own your craft, reap the rewards of your efforts, and reflect on your achievements. Mountain, wisdom, the later stage of life, where you gain a broader perspective, offer guidance, and share your life story with others. Slide 3. The 8 trigrams form the basis for the 64 hexagrams of the King Wen sequence. Each hexagram consists of 2 trigrams stacked on top of each other. Here we show the first 12 hexagrams of the sequence, which represent the phase of early childhood. Note that 64 divided by 8 is 8. An equal division of the hexagrams would suggest that each stage of life should be represented by 8 hexagrams, and not, as I claim here, 12 hexagrams for early childhood. I will show in a later video why the 8 phases of life are not equally divided over the 64 hexagrams. For now, let's look at these 12 hexagrams. As you can see, they are coming in pairs of opposites. These pairs are either mirror images or inverted versions of each other. Also note that this mirroring effect leads to, for example, thunder turning into the mountain, see hexagram 3 and 4. Each hexagram has a meaning. Hexagram 1 consists only of unbroken yang lines, stacking 2 trigrams of heaven on top of each other. Clearly this one represents the creative heaven. Similarly, hexagram 2 represents the receptive earth. Together these hexagrams represent a new beginning in the cycle of life. Hexagram 3, difficulty in the beginning, has the water over the thunder, representing thunderclouds high in the early morning sky. It is not raining yet, but clearly this is a sign of a change. The shock or surprise of a newborn life. At the same time, in hexagram 4, water is running down the mountain, representing the melt water from the icy mountain tops finding its way to the valley below. Like a youthful toddler who starts to explore the world. In this video I won't explain this whole sequence, but I merely wanted to demonstrate how to read the hexagrams. Each hexagram can be understood by looking at its 2 trigrams and interpreting these as a weather phenomenon, which in turn reflects a stage or situation in a human life. Furthermore, reading through the sequence a storyline unfolds. However, the exact interpretation is a point of debate and perhaps personal preference. A lot has been written about the interpretation of the hexagrams in the I-Ching, which is based on the King Wen sequence. From my perspective, there is no right or wrong way to do this. The ambiguity in possible interpretations is perhaps exactly the strength of the King Wen sequence, as it provides a frame of thought that is applicable to a wide variety of challenges in life. In the following videos I will try to stay away from interpretations. Instead, I will focus on analyzing the sequence itself and why the hexagrams are organized in this specific way. Thanks for watching.